We just wanna party, party just for you. We just want the money, money just for you. I know you wanna party, party just for free. Girl, you got me dancing, dance, shake the band. This is America. Don't get you slipping now. Don't get you slipping now. Don't get you slipping now. This is America. Don't get you slipping now. Don't get you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Guns in my area. I got the strap. I gotta carry him. Hello Blazers, no fuck is that. How you guys doing today? Welcome to a brand new video. I'm sorry for that intro guys, but honestly I thought it was going to be pretty funny to make and it turned out pretty well. And you can say whatever you want, you know that I'm built like a 14-year-old. The reason I did that is because last time I used Childish Gambino This Is America in a video, my video got claimed and I made no money from that video whatsoever. So this time I decided, okay, fuck you Childish Gambino, fuck you Donald Glover, I'ma make my own This Is America bruh. You cannot copy strike that shit, okay? But of course guys, I did not make that intro for no reason whatsoever, because today guys, we're gonna be looking at This Is America parodies. For example, Nicole Arbour, our favorite YouTuber known for videos such as Dear Fat People and also for beating Matthew Santoro. She's made a feminist version of This Is America, and as you guys can see by the like-dislike ratio, everybody absolutely loved that video. It was just absolutely incredible, a great parody. In Russia, quite a few YouTubers decided to make not This Is America, but This Is Russia. There are some Russian YouTubers who have gone out on the mission to make a Russian parody of This Is America about Childish Gambino, and some of them are pretty good, some pretty bad, and today we're gonna take a look at them. Now once again, Childish Gambino, bro, I really like you. I love your album because the internet. Please do not copy strike my video, I beg of you, man. So basically there are two pretty big YouTubers that have made parodies of This Is America. The first one is Yuri Khovansky. He's a person who is very famous, I would say even notorious in the Russian YouTube community, because I actually don't really mind the guy, and I also used to watch his videos a lot when I was a lot younger, you know, in my forming years, you know what I mean? Maybe this is why I'm such a fucking retard. But on a serious note though, Yuri Khovansky here was actually spotted working with the Kremlin officials before, and he even made a song that was advertising the elections. You guys remember I made a video about election advertisements in Russia and how the Russian government tried to basically push this narrative down your throat, like you gotta come to the fucking elections, you gotta vote for Putin, bruh, please do it. And well, back then, before the election, a bunch of Russian YouTubers got paid in order to make sort of videos advertising the election so that you would come and give your vote to Putin, basically. And this Yuri Khovansky character has also done that. He's also advertised the election, so really interested what he's gonna do in this video, because this is America's video where Donald Glover points out America's problems when Khovansky is being paid to not point out Russia's problems, right? So this is going to be interesting. Let's check it out. Now this guy's got great form, okay? If any of you are gonna try to roast me for my fucking fat belly, my beer belly going on, bruh, I think my fucked up torso looks a little bit better, so don't hate on me guys, I'm built like a fucking Greek god. Got a bit of a, you know, Russian music influence on there. Okay.
Это Россиюшка, хлебная корочка, иконка на полочке, и корка под водочку. Это Россия, бля, красная корочка, первая ходочка, руки в наколочку.
So far we see a guy who's like a homeless, a bunch of kids beating up another guy and filming on the phone. Just in, you know, normal day in Russia. Pretty realistic. Here he's in a Russian apartment building. By the way guys, if you don't know how Russian apartment buildings look like, this is just a little tour, you know, you walk in, it's pretty dark. Sometimes these like staircases in Russian apartment buildings can get extremely dirty. If you actually look back on my channel, you can actually see how my staircase in my apartment building looks like, and it's not really a good sight to behold, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Guy gets busted by police. This is pretty cool, to be honest with you. She had a banner that said fuck Roskomnadzor, and Roskomnadzor is an organ in the Russian government that basically bans websites. You know how I made a video on how Telegram got banned in Russia and a bunch of other shit. This is basically all it does, and they're trying to, you know, and they're trying to do a little bit of a demonstration against it, and they're getting fucked by the SWAT or by the Spetsnaz. It's pretty realistic, honestly.
So it's basically every Russian stereotype in the music video. If I would have made one, it would be something like this. So that's it. Overall, I'd say it's pretty good. However, it was more of a copy of the original This Is America video, you know, like shooting from the AK and shit like that. There wasn't much references to actual events in Russia, apart from basically the Spetsnaz beating down people who demonstrate and shit like that. But another parody of This Is America that a guy called Guram Narmania made, another pretty big Russian YouTuber. This one I think is a lot better because it has better references to a lot of the shit that actually happened in Russia recently. Let's check it out, guys. I think it's a much better parody. This guy, at least this guy is not fat, you know, so you cannot roast him for that.
Мы живем в России, как же тут прекрасно. Любим родину сильно, говорим об этом так часто. Где самый добрый народ и бескрайний простор.
Pretty good singing so far.
Вызывает восторг. Это Россия, бро. В России все хорошо. Если случится что, во всем виноват пиндос. Это Россия, бро. Люди помощи просят. Пока в Волоколамске мусора не вывозят.
You can notice this one is a lot more, you know, it's a lot more for the opposition to the Putin regime and shit like that. He made a reference to Volokоламск, for example, and what that is basically it's a small town in a region of Moscow, basically. And there's like a huge scrapyard, like a huge rubbish dump near the city, which is basically poison in the air. The people who lived in the city are like trying to rebel against it because some kids are literally getting poisoning from like the fumes that the dump and the shit is releasing. And the Russian government and the people, the officials who run that place, they just don't give a fuck. Nothing has been done.
Парень, куда ты полез? Тут и так много проблем. Вот и не только в КС. Они уже даже в Кремле. Говори, что хочешь, говори, что хочешь. Мы же дали вам свободу слова. Только говорите.
You know, this one is much better. He's referencing the bots army that the Russian government has to basically farm dislikes and to write comments that are supporting of the government. It's real, by the way. I'm sorry that I'm sounding like Alex Jones, crazy conspiracy retard right now, but it's true. And also about like the freedom of speech being restricted and shit like that. I've talked about my channel about that for fucking years now, how Russia is trying to restrict freedom of speech and shit like that. And this guy, instead of just referencing like the Russian stereotypes of, hey, vodka, balalaika, bear, Ushanka. He's actually referencing what is happening right now in the politics sphere of Russia, which I do like. This guy did a pretty good job here.
Это Россия, бро. Здесь нет ни Обамы, ни Трампа. Раньше Пушкин и Сенин и Блок, сейчас только блок Телеграма. Это Россия, бро. Поверь нам на все 100%. У нас опасней бандитов бывают только торговые центры. Это Россия, бро.
Now this is like the edgiest thing in this entire video, and the reason for that is like, you know how like in the original This Is America video, Childish Gambino shoots with an AK a bunch of people that are singing in like a church choir, which is basically a reference to the Charleston shooting that happened in America. This right here is a reference to the fire that happened in the city of Kemerovo recently. Basically what happened is that due to the local officials like not giving a fuck or being paid, a particular mall in the city of Kemerovo was not like fit by the fire regulations or whatever. Basically a fire broke out in the mall in the city of Kemerovo and 40 kids died that were in the cinema basically watching the movie in that mall. So the officials were paid to not check the security of the mall. The mall was unfit by the security regulations, and what happened is that a fire broke out and there was no way of escaping. All the fire exits were closed, and this led to deaths of 40 kids, which is absolutely fucking insane. And he actually has a reference to it here that's you know, it's not the gangs they should be worried of in Russia, it's actually the malls. It's pretty good, you know what I mean? It's pretty deep, bruh.
Это Россия, бро. Твои траблы тут не канают. Ведь у нас пока жить здорово, только на Первом канале.
You know, it's pretty good. At least like he kept some of the original atmosphere of This Is America, where it looks like a happy, jolly, you know, music video where there's terrible shit happening in the background and there's terrible shit he's talking about. You know, in Konvansky's video, he was more of just, you know, just fucking around and just saying vodka, balalaika, ushanka, bro. And it's just, you know, a funny little video. This has a more of a deeper meaning under it and references to some tragedies that happened because of Russian officials being fucking retards and being paid and caring about money more than safety of humans and shit like that. I would say it's a lot better than Nicole Arbor's feminist version. But honestly, guys, of course, you cannot say that those videos are much better than, you know, No Fuck Is This parody of the the This Is America. It's the best, guys. You can just see the absolute amazing figure I have in those clips, bro. Just amazing vocal capabilities, you know what I mean? It's just fucking sick. But yeah, guys, I hope Donald Glover is not going to strike my video, is not going to claim this video, because okay, my version of This Is America is pretty original. I just used my voice, but this guys used the official instrumental, so I might get fucked in the ass for that, which is not good. But yeah, Donald Glover, please do not copy strike me. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, please make sure to slap the motherfucking like button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.